Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. I missed you guys so much. I've been trying to get my life together because I really do need to get my life together, and I've been off the camera for a little while. I really do need to stay consistent with YouTubing, really need to. But I wanted to talk to you guys about what colors look good on different skin tones, because everyone, like, we are different skin tones, we are different shades, and certain colors don't look good on other people than they do on other people. So I'm just gonna break it down so that way you won't be buying colors in the store just because it look good on someone else doesn't mean that it's going to look good on you. I've seen so many times where, you know, a girl would see like a baby pink color, and just because it look good on somebody, they'll go out and get the same color, and it makes that person look ashy. You don't want to go out here looking like a crackhead or something. It isn't pretty at all. For the sake of this video, I did not wear makeup, just so that you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about as far as what I'm about to get into. So certain colors look good on certain people. Like warm colors like reds and golds and stuff look good on people that have a warm undertone. So you have your warm undertones, you have your cool undertones, and you have your neutral. So basically neutral people can wear pretty much any color because their skin tone's pretty neutral. Me, for example, I'm chocolate. I'm milk chocolate. I don't know what kind of chocolate I am, but I am a milk chocolate color. But my undertone is pretty neutral. You've seen in some of my videos and in some of my pictures, if you follow me on Instagram, that I love my blues and my greens. I love my teals, I love my turquoises, I love my dark blues, I love my cool colors, and it looks good on me. But sometimes I do wear my reds and my browns and stuff like that. So those colors also look good on me because I have a pretty neutral undertone. So you've seen where some dark-skinned girls have a cool undertone, so very cool colors. On the cooler side, like your blues and your greens look good on them, and even your purples look good on them. So some purples could have a warm undertone. So you just have to look at the palette to see if it has a warm undertone or if it has a cool undertone. So if it's more on the reddish, like purplish side, then it's a warm purple. If it's more like if it's closer to a blue, then it's on the cooler side. So you see that some dark-skinned girls can wear those cool colors because they have a cool undertone. Some dark-skinned girls have a warm undertone, so reds and golds and yellows and oranges look good on their skin tone. So you can't look at a certain person and be like, ooh, that blue looks really good on her, and then go out and get the same blue because you might have a warm undertone. I'm gonna try to give you guys some examples of like cool and warm colors. Okay, so as you can see in the Juvia's Place, the Masquerade palette, so these are pretty much all your cool colors right up in here. So that purple is a pretty cool color because you see that it's closer to a blue. If you look at the undertone of it, it's closer to that blue up there. So that purple is a pretty cool kind of color. Now this, some people will consider that a purple too, but it's really like a burgundy, so it's more on the warmer side. So these are all your warm colors right here. These are all your warm colors. You can even consider this like a cool, this is a cool kind of color. It has a cool undertone. It looks like, I don't know, I describe it as like, if you go like this, has that like winter fresh kind of feel to it. So this even has a cool kind of color. So these are your warm colors. This can pass for like a neutral, so it could go either way. This is the Juvia's Place Nubian 2 palette. So pretty much this is a cool color right here. Everything else is pretty warm, even this green, because if you look underneath it, it doesn't have like a cool undertone to it. It looks pretty warm. So I'm just gonna do like a swatch. See, that's not like a cool undertone. It's pretty warm. And this is my new Flash Dance palette from Sola Look. All of these are matte, so they don't have no like glitter to it or anything like that. All of these colors are matte. And with these, like, these will be your warms. But even that brown is pretty cool because it doesn't have like, it doesn't have, see, it's pretty cool. It doesn't have like a red or anything underneath it. This would be like a neutral, so it could go either way. So you just have to figure out what your undertone is to know what colors would look good on you. Trying to see in lipsticks. So this even though it's a purple, it has a warm undertone to it because you can see that it has like those reds in there. So it's more on the red side than it is on the blue side. As you can see, this is definitely on the cool side than it is on a warm side. Even though it's purple, it's a very light purple, which means a lot of white had to be added to this in order to get this color. So it's definitely on the cooler side. So if you have a neutral undertone, you could wear something like this. If you have a cool undertone, you could wear something like this. If you have a warm undertone, you cannot wear this kind of color because it will make you look like ashy, like you've been smoking crack all day. So you definitely don't want to wear a color like this. My turquoise that I do, would I wear it without a liner? No, I would not, only because that's the way I like it. But if you wear something like this, I would line it just to give it that, like, it's warm but it's still cool at the same time. So if you have that neutral undertone, you can wear something like that. I'm not going to keep going on and on about what colors you can and cannot wear. It's all about the undertone. Your skin tone might be the same as someone else's, but your undertone is definitely different. So it's all about figuring out what your undertone is, if you're on the cooler side, which are your blues and your purples and your greens, or if you're on the warmer side, which is your reds, your golds, and even your darker, like lighter purples. So thank you guys for watching, and if you have any feedback or anything you want to say to me, any questions that you might have for me, don't forget, feel free to comment below. And I promise you guys, I'm gonna be more on the camera than I am. I need to stop doing this for real. Like, I need to get my life together. So I love you guys so much, and thank you for watching.